So how about some morning baseball? I love it because it gives me an excuse to drink tons of coffee. Blue Sox, they're getting ready against the Rochester Red Wings in Game 2 of the 6-game series. Both teams warming up. On the outfield, we should have a packed house here in Polar Park. It's already packed. Love to see this. A lot of field trips here today. Let's get the lineups first for Rochester. They represent the Washington Nationals in AAA. They come in 22-34. They've struggled. Their pitching is 20th out of the 20 teams in the IL, and their defense is also the same. They're hitting .254, which is tied for 8th. They'll have Darren Baker, Dusty's son, leading it off in lefts. Jackson Clough, the shortstop, bats second with Brady House over at third. Brady has been one of their better hitters, and in a lot of offensive categories, leaderboard-wise, in the IL. We always say old friend, but he's still a friend. Franchi Cordero plays right field and bats cleanup. Hyundai Morales at first base. Juan Yepez is DHing with Andrew Pinckney in center batting 7th. Brady Lindsley is catching, and JT Arruda, the second baseman, rounds out the order for Rochester with Seth Schumann on the bump today, a right-hander who they got in a trade July 30th, 2021, a former 6th-round pick by Oakland in 2019. So he is on the hill, 1-2 with a 5.51 ERA. This will be his 8th start of the season. Let's meet the Blue Sox. They're above water at 29-28 at a team batting average that is 5th in the International League at 261. You've heard of this guy. His name is Roman Anthony. Yeah.
Oh.
You know Roman? Yep.
Yeah.
He's leading off today.
Oh, okay.
And DHing. I love live radio. Batting second, Nick Sogard at third. Jostin Sun Garcia is hitting third and center. The cleanup man is Nate Eaton in left field. Red Sox fans know him. He was called up a few days ago. Behind him, the shortstop Vaughn Grissom. Blaze Jordan, a nice AAA debut with a hit last night. He was a .320 hitter at AA Portland. He's at first. Ryan Noda, the veteran, will patrol right at bat 7th. Nathan Hickey has the start behind the plate. I think this guy has done some really good things. Very underrated player to me is Tyler McDonough, the second baseman, bats 9th. He's a jack of all trades. He can hit the ball good defensively, and a pretty good guy to have in the 9th spot. Brian Van Bell has been sensational with a lot of his development, lowering his arm slot, a 4-1 record with a 2.45 ERA, and Van Bell will make appearance 12 and start number 8 for the Blue Sox. Before we go any further, we need to pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Blue Sox Radio Network. Today, we welcome students from Brookfield Elementary School. Thanks for joining us today, kids. Mike Antonellis and Cooper Boardman, we're here live at Polar Park. Tim Brennan is our producer back at our flagship. We thank everyone for tuning in. Of course, you can listen through the First Pitch app. Just download the Blue Sox and listen wherever you go. It's a gorgeous day for baseball here in central Massachusetts. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s, and then tomorrow be close to 90 degrees here in Massachusetts. That's what we love. All these Saturdays with rain. Baseball the rest of the week. Tomorrow, 6:05. Friday, 6:05. Saturday, 4:05. And Sunday will be a 1:05 start. Blue Sox are about ready to take the field. The first pitch, Game 2 on a beautiful Wednesday morning is next on the Blue Sox Radio Network.
When you corrected yourself that it was Wednesday, I was like, no, it's Thursday.
Yeah. So I've been tracking. When they get in the dugout, it's about 2 to 3 minutes they wait. Which is bizarre to me that the starter would wait.
Want to wait.
Yeah.
Van Bill likes to go there. But they got to do all their handshakes.
Oh, yeah. I can do a read, too.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was weird, too, how much Bayo was celebrating last night, going 6 innings in there. They're losing.
You reviewed the game, so I didn't see it, but I saw that Lou basically said that. Like,
what are we doing here?
These are mentality.
I mean,
really. Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah, it is. That's why you can get all the Yankees all you want, but they're first class. You know?
Think about the way that Juan Soto acted with that, the way that he versus the way that you know. And I'm not saying he's bad for it already, but it's just like you can say what you want about it. That's a very good point. Where like they.
Well, you know what they did? They kept cashing.
Yeah.
This is the other problem too. There's too many. There's four different influences on that.
Right. There's no. And as a player and a person in the organization, you don't even trust that that guy's going to stay there. Right?
Yeah.
You think he'll outlast him?
Yep.
Crazy.
All right, this worked out perfect, huh? So we're on both. Oh no, we're only on
His dash.
Yep. Brian Van Bell digging around on the pitcher's bump. He'll start playing long toss and warm up as we have baseball for you on a beautiful Wednesday morning in the Woo. Worcester, Massachusetts, Polar Park, Year 5 of Woo Sox baseball as they take on the Rochester Red Wings. Red Sox and Nationals, AAA affiliates meeting up. Mike Antonellis, Cooper Boardman, Tim Brennan is producing on 98.9. Nash Icon, the Woo Sox trying to make it 2 in a row. The first half is ending soon. Believe it or not, game 58 already. As we play today, Woo Sox are 14-13 here in Worcester. Van Bell has been terrific as he takes the mound today, coming off 7 scoreless in Scranton, May 29th. Just 7 hits, which he scattered, a walk and 5 strikeouts. And then we saw him on May 20th go 7 here against Durham. So he has been terrific as a starter. The 28-year-old righty is ready to go, and so is my broadcast partner. Always great to be with you.
Catcher, Mike. Good morning to you.
Good morning, yes.
11:05 a.m. on a Wednesday. If you're not familiar, there are about 5 to 6 to 7,000 children that I presume are about to scream very loud.
Yes.
But we got it was great. We had a school day game postponed a few weeks ago, so a lot of those kids had ended up here today. Packed house on this Wednesday for Woo Sox and Rochester Red Wings. Brian Van Bell on the mound. His first pitch of the day is just outside for ball 1 to Darren Baker. And we start at 11:06 a.m. on a Wednesday. We do like that. 76 degrees and sunny. Van Bell out of the line, second pitch. And this is outside again. 2 balls and no strikes. The berm that starts at the left field foul pole and runs all the way to center is basically completely full already as people continue to file in. Children sitting. We got beach towels laid out, big blankets on people in shorts. 2 of those fouled off to the left. The lower bowls filling up as we speak. You can see the concourse behind it is teeming with people. Not only kids, but adults too. Worcester wall in right field, same thing. Kids are running to get to their seats up there. Got a fervor in the ballpark today. 2-1, and that's low from Van Bell. 3 balls and 1 strike. Sun is shining down, bright sky. A little overcast in the distance, a little hazy, but
Mother Nature cooperated today.
yeah, none of that. Well, I'm not even going to say the word. 3-1, and that is a called strike on the outside corner. 3-2. Woo Sox are defending in the sunshine right now. The navy blue tops, Van Bell's in the long navy sleeves. Rochester in the bright red tops, classic pull over the head jerseys with gray bottoms. And Brian Van Bell, the 3-2 count to Darren Baker. Pitch is swung on line, center field sinking at the center fielder Garcia, who slides and makes the play. You're talking about how much you like his game.
Yeah.
That's a part of it too.
Yeah, great outfielder. He can play pretty much all 3. Here's the defense for the Woo Sox. Eaton in lefts, Garcia in center, Noda in right. So you get a lot of speed out there. He timed that perfectly, Garcia in center. Sogard, Grissom, McDonough, Jordan third to first. Hickey is catching Van Bell.
1 out, not on for left-hand hitting Jackson Clough. On base percentage near 400 to start his year. He takes low for ball 1. We're used to seeing Brian throwing strikes. Been a little in and out here early.
Different time. It can be a little tricky.
1 ball, no strikes. Lines and delivers. and just missed low. This has been also a tight zone so far from home plate umpire Mark Bass. Austin Snow at first base, and Dexter Kelly down the third base line is the crew chief. 2 balls, no strikes pitch. Swinging a chopper first base side right at the first baseman. Blaze Jordan Love steps on the bag and gives Van Bell 2 up, 2 down to start the day.
You know, in all the years of doing morning games, it sounds different with all the youngsters. They generate a lot of enthusiasm, and the ballpark sounds loud already.
It does. Well, they're, you know, and then something will set them off. And all of a sudden, all heck will break loose.
Usually it's SpongeBob.
They had a good one going. Brady Houstigs in, big right-hand hitter. Power threat, ground ball slowly left side. Tough play now. Grissom charging, third baseman catches. Sogard throws to first in stride and in time to get House. And give Van Bell a 1-2-3. SpongeBob to come and much more. As we go to the bottom of the first, Anthony, Sogard, and Garcia coming up on the 98.9 Nash Icon Blue Sox Radio Network.